Hi, Emily. Hi, everyone. It's great to be here again.
It's wonderful to have you back, Joe. And to all our amazing listeners, thank you for tuning in. Today, we have a really interesting and practical topic for you.
That's right, Emily. We're going to talk about habits. You know, the things we do regularly, almost without thinking about them.
Exactly. Habits are such an important part of our daily lives. Before we start, if you enjoy learning English with us, please remember to subscribe to our channel, share this episode with your friends who are also learning, and give us a thumbs up. It really helps us a lot.
Yes, please do. We love hearing from you too, so feel free to leave a comment about your own habits or anything you're learning.
Okay, Joe, are you ready to talk about habits?
Absolutely, Emily. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is a habit?
Well, a habit is something you do regularly, often without really thinking about it. For example, brushing your teeth every morning is a habit.
Brush your teeth. That's a perfect example. It's something we do automatically every day.
That's right. Now, Joe, there are good habits and bad habits, right?
Exactly, Emily. Good habits help us stay healthy and happy. Bad habits can be harmful or unhelpful.
Can you give us some examples of good habits, Joe?
Sure, drinking water regularly is a good habit. Drinking water keeps us healthy.
Drinking water, that's so important. What about exercising regularly?
Exercising regularly, yes, that's another excellent good habit. Even just walking for 30 minutes a day is great exercise.
Walking for 30 minutes, that's very doable. What about reading books?
Reading books is a wonderful habit. It helps us learn new things and improves our vocabulary.
Reading books, improving vocabulary, perfect for our English learners. Now, what about some bad habits we should try to avoid?
Well, staying up too late is a common bad habit. Staying up too late makes us tired the next day.
Staying up too late. I'm sometimes guilty of that one, Joe.
Me too, Emily. Another bad habit is eating too much junk food.
Eating too much junk food, like chips, candy, and fast food, right?
Exactly. These foods taste good, but they're not healthy if we eat them all the time.
That's so true. What about spending too much time on social media?
Spending too much time on social media, that's definitely a modern bad habit many people have.
Yes, it can waste a lot of our time. Now, Joe, let's talk about our personal habits. What are some of your daily habits?
Well, every morning I have a habit of making my bed right after I wake up.
Making your bed. That's a great habit, Joe. It makes the room look neat and tidy.
Making the room look neat and tidy. Exactly. What about you, Emily? What's one of your daily habits?
I have a habit of writing in my journal every evening before bed.
Writing in a journal. That's wonderful, Emily. It's a great way to reflect on your day.
Reflect on your day. Yes, it helps me think about what happened and how I'm feeling.
That sounds very peaceful. I also have a habit of listening to music while I cook dinner.
Listening to music while cooking. That makes cooking more enjoyable, doesn't it?
It does. Music makes everything better. What about exercise habits, Emily?
I try to go for a walk every morning. It's become a really good habit for me.
Go for a walk every morning. That's excellent exercise and a great way to start the day.
Yes, it gives me energy for the whole day. Do you have any exercise habits, Joe?
I have a habit of doing some stretching before bed. Just simple stretches to relax my muscles.
Doing stretching before bed. That's so good for your body and helps you sleep better.
Exactly. It helps me relax and sleep well. Now, Emily, what if someone wants to start a new good habit? Do you have any advice?
That's a great question, Joe. I think the most important thing is to start small.
Start small. What do you mean by that?
Well, if you want to start reading more, don't try to read for 2 hours every day immediately. Maybe start with just 10 minutes a day.
Start with 10 minutes a day. That's much more realistic and easier to maintain.
Exactly. Small steps lead to big changes over time.
Small steps, big changes. I love that, Emily. Another tip is to connect the new habit to something you already do.
Connect to something you already do. Can you give us an example?
Sure, if you want to start drinking more water, you could drink a glass of water every time you brush your teeth.
Every time you brush your teeth. So you're connecting the new habit to an existing habit. Exactly. This makes it easier to remember and do consistently.
Do consistently. That's the key to forming habits, isn't it?
Yes, consistency is very important. It usually takes about 21 days to form a new habit.
21 days to form a new habit. So, if you do something every day for 3 weeks, it becomes automatic.
That's right. But don't worry if you miss a day. Just start again the next day.
Don't worry if you miss a day. That's important advice, Joe. We shouldn't give up if we make a mistake.
Exactly. Be patient with yourself. Forming new habits takes time and practice.
Be patient with yourself. Such good advice. Now, what about breaking bad habits?
Breaking bad habits can be more challenging than forming good ones.
More challenging. Why is that, Joe?
Because bad habits often give us some kind of immediate pleasure or comfort, even though they're not good for us in the long run.
Immediate pleasure, but not good in the long run. That makes sense.
The key is to replace the bad habit with a good one.
Replace the bad habit with a good one. Can you give us an example?
Sure. If you have a habit of eating candy when you're stressed, you could try going for a short walk instead.
Going for a short walk instead of eating candy. That's a much healthier way to deal with stress.
Exactly. You're still doing something when you feel stressed, but now it's something good for you.
That's brilliant, Joe. So we're not just stopping the bad habit, we're replacing it with something better.
Right. It's much easier to replace a habit than to just stop it completely.
Replace rather than just stop. Great advice. Well, Joe, I think we've covered a lot about habits today. Let's quickly review some of the key words and phrases we used.
That's a great idea, Emily. We talked about good habits and bad habits.
Good habits, bad habits. We mentioned drinking water, exercising regularly, reading books, making your bed, writing in a journal, going for a walk, doing stretching.
Those are all excellent good habits. We also talked about bad habits like staying up too late, eating too much junk food, and spending too much time on social media.
And we gave advice about forming new habits. Start small, connect to existing habits, be consistent, be patient with yourself.
Start small, connect to existing habits, be consistent, be patient. And for breaking bad habits, we said to replace them with good ones.
Replace bad habits with good ones. That's such practical advice that everyone can use.
Absolutely. And remember, it takes about 21 days to form a new habit, so don't give up if it feels difficult at first.
21 days, don't give up. Excellent reminders, Joe. Now, to our wonderful listeners, we'd love to hear about your habits.
Yes, please tell us in the comments, what's one good habit you have, or what's one new habit you want to start?
What good habit do you have? What new habit do you want to start? We really want to know.
And remember, you can practice your English by writing about your habits in the comments. It's great practice.
Practice your English in the comments. That's a wonderful way to improve your writing skills.
Well, Joe, I think that's a wrap for today's episode about habits.
It is, Joe. Thank you so much for joining us today on Joli English Podcast, everyone. We really appreciate you being here.
Yes, thank you. And if you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any future lessons.
That's right. And please share this episode with anyone you know who is also learning English. It would mean a lot to us.
And we love to hear from you, so please leave a comment below about your habits or any other topics you'd like us to talk about in the future.
We read your comments and appreciate your feedback so much. So, until next time, keep practicing your English and keep building those good habits.
Goodbye for now, everyone. Have a wonderful day.
Goodbye, and remember, small steps lead to big changes.